What's up, everybody? Tindo here. That there's Hannah Warrior Princess. We got a lot of work to get done today, and we're going to get to that work soon enough. But we figured we'd start today by going to one of our favorite local game stores, Fallout Games. I don't know, just pick up something. Just spend a little money. Don't spend all the money, just a little bit of it. Stick around. Wii Sports in the lockbox, nice. Pretty tempted to get that. I've really been wanting to try it. All right, a stack of in-box complete Sega Genesis games. I think I'm only 3 or 4 in-box Genesis games away from completing my first full shelf of Genesis games. So that's a good start to the day. Lights on. All right, let's talk about the difficult stuff we gotta get done today. But first, I need some liquid refreshment. Usually I take something to drink into that hot heat with me, but failed to today. Here's what I gotta get done today. Our game room is an absolute wreck. Our lives have kind of been turned around because, well, I mean, coronavirus, that's obvious, but since the toy booths that we operate are closed down, all of our stock that we've been moving around has just ended up in piles all around the house. It's really unfortunate to look at. But on an episode about a week ago, we cleaned out our storage unit, and so I've been making space for stuff to go in there. So hopefully today, if I don't get to the storage unit and get stuff set up there, hopefully I at least get the game room cleaned out and get stuff in the van ready to go to the storage unit. And there's an extra little surprise waiting over at our storage unit that I'm hoping to get to show you today. So stick around for that. I want you to look at it. I bought a new toy. It's exciting. But that new toy is not really going to matter unless we get things cleaned up, because there's not going to be any space to use it. So let's do some work and then we'll get to the fun stuff. I mean, just look at this. I'm almost embarrassed to show you, but just stuff, right? Because, like, what'll happen is, like, we come in here, we need to shoot something. So yesterday's project, I've just been tossing it over here, and then we'll shoot something at the desk, and it's turned into a wreck. And I'd never let it get this bad, but this is what the life I've chosen has turned into. Constantly moving stuff. But that's all right. But before we can really even get to the cleaning, Hannah is in the room gathering things, getting ready to be shipped. We've got about 10 shipments on Tindo's trash, and about half of them are Tindo shades. I don't know what's up. I guess since the summer's here, you guys need some sunglasses. Let's turn some light on. It's dark in here. All right. I guess since summertime's here, a bunch of you guys are like, I need some shades, so you got Tindo shades, which is awesome. I appreciate all you guys that buy merch. And I think we've sold a few button sets that we've made, so we're gonna get those packed up as well. And I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed by how much I gotta do right now, how much we gotta get packaged up, but we gotta do it. We gotta get it done. All right, we gotta get a couple buttons cranked out, some Power Ranger buttons. Let's do that now. All right, here is the plan, tentatively. We're gonna go drop off this bag of what is basically a bag full of these Tindo shades, which is kind of wild. There's a few buttons in there, a few art prints. Go check out tindostrash.com if you want to see what we're selling. And then after that, I'm gonna go try to buy some shelving. I think we'll do just one Goodwill today and see if I can't find a shelf at the Goodwill for my storage unit. If I can't, probably just gonna go on to Walmart. And then after that, we'll get maybe a shelf put together and start getting some stuff cleaned up. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Good old post office, my home away from home. Oh, I dropped one. Let's go get these bad boys dropped off and then move on to the next thing. I just want you to look at all these weave fits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we're not paying $5 a copy. That's madness. See if there's anything else here I have to have. Pretty sure I've got most of this, but just gotta make sure. Counter-Strike, let's go. The only shelving I can find here are these, and they're quite nice and sturdy, but they're 40 bucks a piece. Not what I'm looking to spend. All right, let's check the bags. Legos. Wait, what? Are those Pokemon? Look at these tiny Pokemon. What? They're all ugly too. $3, probably gonna buy that.
So today is Dollar Day, which means that the 50% off color is now $1, and tomorrow the color changes. So I found these Lee original shorts. They are yellow, so that's the Dollar Day tag, and I'm definitely gonna get these. Normally I would never pick these up because they were $6.29, even half off, like not worth it, but like $1, that's fine. Especially because I'm gonna do a few like DIY things to some jeans that I have, so these will be a good candidate for that. Yay!
All right, I left with a bag full of Abomination Pokemon. And I got a copy of NCAA 2003, which I didn't already have. So, another NCAA out of the way. All right, listen, my search for shelving today completely failed. It was a miserable fail. None at the thrift store. And then, of course, I drove all around town and went to a Walmart and a Home Depot. Couldn't find anything that I wanted to use because it was all plastic. It was all plastic shelving, and it gets like 200 degrees in there, so I don't want to put plastic shelves in there to melt. So I'm going to wait to find some metal ones, either once places restock, or maybe I'll find some at the thrift in the coming week. But at any rate, I want to show you what we picked up yesterday. If you watched yesterday's episode, you probably saw that we sold one of my GoPros for a couple $100 to some rando in a parking lot. How you doing?
Yeah,
Screw.
appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good one. Well, right after we finished filming yesterday's video, we actually scored something on OfferUp. We went and picked something up, so I spent that money that we made on that GoPro immediately, and I did get some footage of that, so I'm gonna roll that footage right here. So we're going to pick up the screen printer, silk screen printer, screen printing machine, kind of depends on what you want to call it. So I brought all the big tools with me in case it's too big. Oh, I dropped one. In case it's too big to get in the van and I have to disassemble it. It's a big one. Listen, as far as screen printers go, this one's quite large, but we're just trying to move a bunch of stuff. Because this van is full of Nerf guns, and I'm hoping I can fit it mostly in right there. Again, if not, we're taking it apart, but hopefully we can also go get it before the sun goes down. Yeah, see, I think it would probably go in there at an angle, but now it's spinning. The paddle is the problem.
Yeah.
That's right, baby. This is a real bona fide screen printing machines. I can make t-shirts or hoodies of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors at one time. I'm super pumped about this. Now let's talk about why we invested in this. I mean, a lot of you guys have probably seen me, buying lots of random pieces of equipment to make different stuff out of over the last, couple months. We've been making buttons, we've been printing our own artwork and stuff like that. And this is just one of the bigger steps that we've been planning to take for a long time. I've actually got a notebook at home where I wrote down by 2,000 subs, I want to be fully making our own merch, t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. Now, we kind of make the merch t-shirts that we have going right now, but we do it with a real simple process that only allows us to make them with one color. But I want to make t-shirts with, you know, cooler Tendo logos, cooler things that have to do with this channel. I've been wanting to do that forever. And you can't do that without a machine like this. And if you wanted to go on eBay and order a machine that you could do something like this cheap, you can get some real cheap machines for a couple $100. That's actually a roughly $1,500 machine. And it is used, it's pretty well worn in, but it's fully functional. And I got this bad boy for just a couple $100 off of OfferUp. And I don't know how to explain to you how excited I am about it. I mean, I'm over the moon about it because I've got much cooler ideas for t-shirts, for merch and stuff in my head than I know how to put into words, and I just haven't had the equipment to do it. So I'm very thankful to be able to finally find a good machine to do it. Now, that's not all. We're not just going to use it for merch. As a lot of you probably know, we make most of our income reselling clothes that we buy at the thrift. And I would say for every 10 items we sell, 1 to 2 10 items are something we've modified. It's something Hannah has sewn together or something that we've taken paint and painted on. And we just do a lot of random things just trying to sell clothes on our clothes selling apps. Well, now this machine right here, it won't just completely revolutionize everything we do for reselling clothes, but it is another tool in our arsenal. We could have a screen that has stars on it, and we can put a jacket down here and just squeegee some ink onto it, and cover it with stars. I don't know. It's just one of a million things that I can probably think of to eventually to do with this thing. It's just another tool. It's one of many tools really that I hope to buy in the future. But it's definitely been one of the ones on top of the list. Now, let me give you a quick run through on how this kind of works if you don't understand the process or you've never heard about it. If you're wearing a t-shirt right now that has any color ink on it whatsoever, it was very likely made with one of these machines. What happens is, for every single color that's on a t-shirt, you make a screen and you put it on one of these arms with just that color on it. And you do that for all the colors. You put the t-shirt on this table, put the screens in each one of these, and then what you'll do, screen down, apply color. There's an ink that goes on here. You lift it up, you go to your second color, you lock it in, put your second color on, you just keep doing that. And then there you go. That's how t-shirts have been made for a really long time. Of course, there's some new advanced machines now that'll just kind of print on them like it's a computer, but that technology is very expensive. Your boy can't afford that, so we're going to be making t-shirts the traditional way. I mean, if you go make a volleyball t-shirt for your church group right now, the people making them for you, they've got 4 or 5 of those machines, and that's what they're doing. So this is going to be good. I think this is going to be good for the channel, because you know, we're really happy about selling the amount of merch we have. I think we've sold, I don't know, between the hoodies and t-shirts, we're probably close to 100 individual pieces of merch that we've sold over the last 8 months since we started this channel. And I think a big part of really selling your merch more is being able to wear it every day. But it hasn't been feasible up to this point for me to screen print every tank top that I wear with our logo or with our merch brand on it. And I'll be doing that soon. So pretty soon, your boy's going to be a walking billboard for this channel. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I hope you guys can appreciate what this big monstrosity is. I mean, even if you don't appreciate it for what it is, you got to appreciate that it looks like a big monstrous octopus spaceship. I don't know. It's a real gnarly piece of equipment. And the whole point of today's video was supposed to be to get these shelves and get rid of some more of this stuff and condense it onto smaller shelves to take up less room and throw the tubs away, so that we can definitely utilize this thing from our storage unit, because it is not going to work at the house. There's no way that's going in the game room to make t-shirts. It's going to have to be used in here. But you guys comment below. Are any of you into screen printing, or any of you familiar with this process? If you are and you want to chat about it at length, maybe go join our Discord. The link for that's below. Come talk screen printing with me, because you guys that have been watching for a while know that we kind of, in one way or another, like to get you guys involved in these kind of things that we get into. And so we definitely want to, once we get the rest of the equipment that goes with this thing in, we want to be very communicative about with you, that stuff with you guys in terms of like what kind of merch you guys would like to see that we can make and sell over on Tindo's Trash. So that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about this bad boy today. I'm sure I'll be able to score some shelves in the next couple days, and we'll probably spend some more time over here working on this thing because I need to put a bigger surface on here and doing some other stuff to it, rearranging this space into a workspace. You can expect that coming up on the channel. And I'll probably even transfer my button making kit over to a little station over here. And for now, until we can afford a real workspace, it'll just be once a week I'm going to come over here and bust my butt for an hour or two early in the morning before it gets hot and make t-shirts, make merch, make buttons, and then go back to regular thrifting. That's the plan. But let's do the other thing I came over here to do. I'm gonna get some stuff out of the van into the storage unit, and then we'll go home, put those video games away that we bought today, and we'll talk about that. That's the plan. So you guys sit right there while I do the adult work, okay? Oh, hey, that was like a magic trick, wasn't it? All right. I gotta get some of this nonsense out of here. Tired of driving around with it all. A metric ton of Nerf guns just sliding around the back of my van is not a lot of fun. Nerf gun, Nerf gun, Nerf gun. Awesome Nerf gun. Nerf gun, Nerf gun. Chunker Nerf gun. It's such a big Nerf gun. Itty bitty Nerf gun. 3 more Nerf guns, except I literally just sold that on eBay, so we'll set that aside and ship that out tomorrow. Nerf gun accessory. Mo Nerf guns. Little Nerf gun. Nerf gun with the battery dying. Listen. You get those batteries out of there. More Nerf guns. I've got 3 of these things. I need to find the other 2. Got to set one aside for my brother. He wants one. Well, we'll just set that one aside for him now. I'll find the others. They're buried here somewhere. Darn near the biggest Nerf gun. Entire bag full of Nerf guns, lol. Entire basket full of Nerf gun accessories. And a Wii that a buddy of mine just handed me. It's all there, doors and all. Let's go. I think that might actually be all of the Nerf this year. It's an IKEA bag full of Legos. Our toy booth should be open back up in the next week, so all this stuff's not going to stay in the storage unit or my van, but stuff not going directly to the toy booth will go in here in the storage unit. All right, I'm back home, and now that I've cleaned my van out, what I'm going to do is now rehoard my van up with all the stuff that's here in the game room. Hit that like button if you think that I should rename this channel to Hoarding Tendencies or something like that. I don't even know where to start right now, because like most of the stuff that's laying out right now, this is all the stuff, all the materials, all the tools that I need to make the merch and all the other stuff that we're shipping out all the time. So I've really got to pick a place to put a lot of. That's only 500 buttons. I mean, I've got an easy first step, okay? Step 1 of organizing the game room is top off the bouncy ball machine. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. What do I do? The bouncy ball machine is officially full. You remember when I bought this machine and I was like, we'll never fill it up? We filled it up. And now the top's just gonna sit like that. Does that mean I should stop buying bouncy balls? I won't. This stuff needs to go to the storage unit. That's just 3,000 Nerf darts. To put some stuff away. You guys have got to look at these stupid Pokemon that I found today. Comment below, what do I even do with these? I mean, I'm sure someone at my toy booth would buy them, but like, they're so pointlessly small. This is like choking hazard central. I don't even know if the camera's gonna focus on that. This just insanely small. And there's a little from every generation here. That's bad. Like, that's a bad take on Dragonite. There's just hundreds of them. Comment below, what do I do with these? There's Venusaur. Just I shouldn't have bought these. I just was too curious. This is not going to happen on today's video, but I've been drawing up some designs to make like a cart storage system for my button maker stuff, because I plan on making lots of buttons in the coming future. But it'll be a pretty cool cart, because like I have several button punches and I'll need compartments for all that, and there's a lot of little tools. And like every toolkit, glue sticks are included in that toolkit. So I'll have a compartment for glue sticks. Somebody was making fun of me in the comments the other day, telling me I use more glue sticks than any adult should. Listen, here's the beauty of a glue stick. There's almost nothing in the world that I would tell you, oh, to solve your problem for combining two objects permanently, you need to use a glue stick. It barely works on your child's projects, right? Their school projects. Well, they don't have any school projects right now because coronavirus. That would require glue anyways, because you can't really put glue stick on your computer. But anyways, you're not going to permanently combine anything with this. But if you have something that you need to line up, that's paper, or that's a lighter material to get it started, put a little glue stick on it. So actually, my 3D printing, if you've bought anything off of Nintendo's trash that I've 3D printed, like the Game Boy stands, I get it to get stuck to the glass to start out, just to get that base layer down with a glue stick. Whenever I put the paper on a button, when I want to make it perfectly lined up, I put some glue stick on it. So there's not a toolkit in the world that shouldn't have a little glue stick in it. That's all I'm saying. Stop making fun of me. I don't care. Make fun of me all you want. I mean, look at me. There's a lot here. I missed the Nerf gun, I guess. Alright, well, it's a little bit cleaner in here. It's almost breathable. But I've got a little bit more work to do. There's basically a whole bunch of stuff right there off camera that I need to carry out to the van. You guys don't need to be here for that, so I'll go ahead and get this video over and you can be off the hook for that. But let's talk about the video games that I picked up today. The only thing from the thrift was this NCAA. It was NCAA March Madness 2003, and that's probably my favorite NCAA cover. Look at that guy's face. That face is great. And then I bought 3 Genesis games at the game store today. And let's talk about the 2 that I don't care too much about. I mean, I'm happy to have these because they're complete in box. What I did was I went in that game store, and anything that was on that rack that was Genesis that I didn't have and was complete in box, I bought it. So I came home with Jam It, which is a great title. And then Battleship. And this one was great because there was 3 copies of this there. And 2 of them were in really rough shape, and this one's near perfect, complete in box. Got it for $6. Jam It I paid $4 for, and this last one, which I'm really excited to talk about today, I got it for $6. I got confused just now because it has a sticker for a different game store on it, but that is how much I paid for it. They just priced it the same. But this game is called Global Mick and Mac as the Global Gladiators. Mick and Mac as the Global Gladiators. That is a whole mouthful. It's a platformer game, is why I bought it. It just looks like some super awesome platforming. So if you're familiar with this game, maybe even if you share my love of platforming, and you know about this, comment below and let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how much I should play it. I just finished a Christmas platforming game that we did a bad video game episode on a couple weeks ago. One of you guys sent the bad video game to our P.O. box, so we played it, and it was great, and I've really got that platforming itch right now. So I really want to play it. I'll probably toss it in the Retron. Why is that so hard to say? Retron 5. I'm going to toss it in the Retron 5 here in a couple days, probably. But that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Today's episode was a little bit all over the place, so I appreciate you sticking it out with me nonetheless. You know, what happens is when you post a video every day, like I do, eventually you get to a day where, like, you don't have as much time to shoot the video as you do to get the stuff done you need to get done. So today was a day where, like, I had too much to do. So we only got a little thrifting in, a little bit of nonsense, and boom, there's the video. So if you didn't know, please be aware, if you've only been watching this channel for a little while, please be aware that we post daily videos. It's important to me that you know that. It's important to me for you to know that you can come back every day at 6 a.m. Eastern Time and find a new video. That's what we're all about here. So please, if you just showed up and you didn't know that, write that down in your little notebook. But that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, get this work finished. Probably going to be up late tonight. Going to get a bunch more work done, and then I'll edit this video, and then I'll go to bed, and then we'll start all over tomorrow. And I've got some cool stuff planned for tomorrow. I'm probably just... I'm trying to think what I'm for sure going to be able to get done. I know I want to create some Tindo branded buttons for the merch store. And maybe not even just to sell in the merch store, but maybe like I'll make a Tindo button that's just free with every order. So if you order something off TindosTrash.com, I'll add that button in. That's why I'm leaving the button maker out. We're going to do some drafts tonight, and maybe you should hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on so that tomorrow when I post a video, you can come back and see if I've made any progress on making said Tindo buttons. But if I don't do it tomorrow, you've definitely got that to look forward to in the next week or so. But that's it, guys. I'm definitely getting out of here. So do me two more favors before we get out of here. Do visit TindosTrash.com. Just go put your eyeballs on what we're selling over there. And thanks to all you guys who made orders in this last week. They're all on the way. There's no open orders right now. Some of them might be a little bit slower than others, though. If you've ordered something off Tindo's Trash, we haven't had too many shipping problems. But normally we ship out next day after orders, and normally they get to anywhere in the United States within the next couple days. But if your orders show up a little bit later than usual, don't be mad at me because there has been some craziness with shipping because of the coronavirus. But do go visit our site if you haven't already. Look at everything we're selling. Just put your eyeballs on it. And then also before you go, guys, pretty please go join our Discord. It's a community forum where you can just chat with us and chat with other people that are subscribers here and look at what they bought at the thrift store, look at their video game collections, etc., etc. And that's it, guys. Until tomorrow, peace out.